And we are back. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're all having a great day. And as always, before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out for that amazing intro to the brave and beautiful Caitlyn Jenner. Nailed it.
I hate when you talk to me that way.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm clearly not going to win this battle. Just can't get it right. Regardless. Anyway, thank you guys for coming back. All right, today's video, I don't even know what to say. The other day, I said it was the worst of the worst. The day before that, it was the worst of the... Listen, it's not getting any better. Today, we've got some of the most bizarre, epic, crazy, woke TikTok fails that we've seen yet.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
I've never heard a truer statement in my life. So we're going to dive right into it. Before I do, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up. I love the comments. You guys are the best. There's a reason why I say this is the greatest community on the YouTubes. And it's because of you guys. You guys, the comments are awesome. So let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Share this video out. Share the video. Share it on social media. Share it to your family and friends. People don't know this stuff's going on. People don't know that there's actually people with thought processes like this that we're going to see, that we see every day. So share it out. Let them know what's really going on out there. So without further ado, let's dive right in. All right. ACAB doesn't mean all cops are bad. Okay. Tell us what it means. Roll it.
If you or someone you know doesn't support ACAB because they don't think that all cops are bad, here is why you can still support ACAB without thinking that all cops are bad people. ACAB doesn't mean all cops are bad. It stands for all cops are bastards. If you're not familiar with the term, it was mostly used to refer to something called a bastard baby, which was somebody who was born out of wedlock, somebody born from two people who weren't married. When the term bastard baby was popular, having a baby when you're not married was considered bad. That doesn't mean that the baby is a bad person. It means that the baby is a product of something that was considered bad. So calling someone a bastard doesn't mean that you're calling them a bad person. It means that you are saying that they are a byproduct of something that is bad. A cop is not inherently a bad person, but once they put on their uniform, they are a byproduct of something bad, the justice system. And you can't say that the justice system isn't corrupt as hell when it's literally built on the system that we used during slavery.
What? All right.
Are you stupid or something?
I'm gonna have to lean towards yes. Yes. These people are the first ones. If something goes wrong at one of their little protests or something, screaming for the police. They're the first ones to call 911. Don't let them fool you. We're moving right along. All right, so these next couple of clips here, I don't understand what's going on, but apparently there's some kind of attack on white women. Tears from white women. Bizarre. Check this out. Roll it. Let me read that first. It says, y'all are reaching at this point. Not everything has to have some sort of racial meaning. You only said this was because she's white. Okay, I agree. Roll it.
They took down my last video, so here it is. So 2 things I want to say. First, I do not have to be in the trenches fighting. I went to Harvard twice, I've worked for the government. All 4 of my degrees are from Ivy League. If I wanted to, I could have had a happy life just making a lot of money. Holding up the oppressive systems, knowing that they're oppressive. I'm not on social media for clout. I'm a social media activist because this is part of my theory of change. Second, this trend, there's a world experienced by white people and there's a world experienced by non-white people. Being a person of color in a white world is inherently traumatizing. People of color have to navigate through the trauma, daily trauma. From slums to Harvard, all life experiences that I've had, nowhere in this world is safe from the danger and threat of white women's tears. I've seen people of color CEOs and people of color tenured professors living in fear, of white women tears. And I've actually seen them get into trouble, all because a white woman decided that she got her feelings hurt and got offended and she decided to cry manipulatively through a whole performance. And the second she knew that the institutions were on her side, she stopped crying. That is a pattern to real life story.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I cannot keep up. I usually lose them about 3 to 5, maybe 5 to 7 seconds in. Ugh. My brain's fried already. We're not even halfway there yet. Wow. Moving right along. And here we have another one. Roll the film.
White women crying when they receive any sort of criticism from women of color is fucking racist. Because white women will sit there and use their tears as weapons against women of color to absolve themselves from any sort of guilt, but also to silence women of color. And this white damsel in distress narrative is not only racist, but it is also lethal. White women tears only helps uphold white supremacy.
That's racist!
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Please get some help. Oh, where do they come up with this stuff? God, it's so hard to listen to. Moving right along. All right, so next up we got this clip from the Late Late Show with what's the little portly fella's name there? James Corden, I think, and featuring Ariana Grande. Now, this is a big song and dance number. It goes on for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing. God knows I don't want the YouTube's gonna be another copyright hit, but so no more lockdowns anymore. No lockdowns anymore featuring Ariana Grande. So I'm gonna play a real quick clip of this. Now I find it hard to believe that these famous Hollywood people live such a sheltered life that they don't know what's going on, like with Fauci or anything else. But with this, who knows? Get my head out the way. Check this out.
Shout out to our favorite MD, Anthony Fauci.
Favorite MD, Anthony Fauci. And they got Fauci's head spinning around on that umbrella. And there's Ariana Grande talking about the shot.
Hug your family.
Making memories, it says. This is crazy. This.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
A lot. Clearly. Mind blowing, isn't it? Anyway, let's move right along. Here's a couple TikTok clips. Screenshots. Going back to the theme we started out with the white women's tears. I have no idea what is happening with this, but it says white women tears are one of the most dangerous things to POC, person of color. Really? And anonymous confession. White women's tears are probably the scariest thing to POC. Once again, 78% agree. What?
Apparently is an
I'm just not understanding any of this. Maybe I'm just the idiot. I'm a knucklehead. I'm a complete moron. But if you guys understand any of this, let me know in the comments. Moving right along. All right. Conservatives be like. All right. Nice face paint. Roll it.
Trans people are bad because they mutilate their bodies. Well, off to circumcise my child for the good Lord Jesus Christ.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yep, agreed. The comparisons these people make are so bizarre. Not even close. Moving right along. All right, what do we have here? Roll it.
Here's a song to get to know about me. I'll start with my name, my age, my height, my gender identity, and my...
You people are a circus.
I cut it short. It went on for another minute or so, and I couldn't listen to it after that first. Like I said, 3 to 5 seconds, and that's it. That's all I can take. But it went on, and of course, this says things I don't like was the line before this, doing anything sober. So clearly, this person has to get jammed before they do anything. That, according to their own words, shocker. Moving right along. All right. Okay, this should be interesting. Roll it.
Vaccinate, vaccinate, make an appointment. Vaccinate, vaccinate, make an appointment. Vaccinate, vaccinate, it's an appointment.
All right, so it looks like we got a whole chorus full of gay fellas, gay men, I don't, and get their pride shirts on, proud. They're singing back just a quick.
Gay!
The level of cringe is just off the charts, and I don't even like that word cringe. When it's appropriate, might as well use it. Moving right along. All right, this person has been in a few of the videos. I remember one they did a few weeks ago where they said they liked confusing people. People didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, and they said they felt, what was it, some kind of euphoria when they confuse people. Really strange. Anyway, let's see what they have to say this time. Roll it.
For the last time, I am not a man, I am not a woman, I'm not a boy, I am not a girl.
Don't you get wacky on me. What the fuck are we talking about here?
I wish I knew. I don't know. Not a woman, not a man, not a boy, I don't know. Joe Dirt, possibly? Joe Dirte? Moving right along. Okay, so we've got Blue back from Trans Education. We've had Blue on a few times. Let's see what Blue has to say. Roll the film.
Hello, I'm Blue of Trans Education. I'm here to talk about why being transracial isn't a thing. The main argument for this is, well, race is a social construct just like gender, so if you can change your gender, I can change my race. But you have to understand that there's some social constructs that have binding in reality. Time is also a social construct, but you're not going to say it's midnight when it's actually 6 p.m. Race, just like time, while it is a social construct, has ties in reality, having to do with ethnicity and skin color. Meanwhile, the only tie gender has to reality is in our heads. I mean, how do you know Wall-E and Eve are boy and girl robots? They don't have any genitals, so you can't say that's what ties gender to reality. Gender isn't just a social construct, it's just made up. Hope this helps.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Moving right along. All right, our teacher is back. I don't know if you guys remember this one, been in a couple videos. Teacher, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade middle school kids, I believe. Yes, teacher. This has been one of our teacher features. So, Aero Education. Oh boy. Let's get educated. Roll it.
And I also need to correct this wrong. Yeah, the A in LGBTQIA+ stands for ACE, agender, both of which I identify with. Agender being a non-binary person who just doesn't really fit under any gender, but also aromantic. Aromantic just means someone who does not experience romantic feelings towards other people. This falls on a spectrum just like asexual. Demi or gray romantic. Demi romantic being that you only experience romantic feelings for someone after you get to know them, and gray romantic being that you only experience romantic feelings at certain times or under certain circumstances. The A, as we have established, does not stand for ally, but the term ally is not generally used by the queer community to mean a straight person who is down with the gays. it is often to provide a cover for queer people who are not able to be out yet. If you see something that says queer people and allies, it may be a signal to closeted people that that is a space that they will be safe in and their identity is still respected, even though they're not able or ready to be out. Making this video.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
What? Once again, like what it says on the screen right now. Arrow folks can have any sexual orientation or be AROACE. I have no idea, not a clue, no idea what that means. Moving right along. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this one a little short. I cannot take any more. I had a few more clips. Just gonna end it with this one. Go meditate for a few hours. Take a nice long walk in wilderness with my goose, with my French bulldog goose, and try to clear my head and regenerate some brain cells. And anyway, we'll end it on this. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse. Here we have it. Massive George Floyd statue erected at Newark City Hall. The Newark municipal government, headed by Mayor Ras Baraka, unveiled a 700-pound bronze statue of George Floyd right outside the courthouse. It's the world we live in, guys. It's the world we live in. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking it out. If you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone. I appreciate you more than you know. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. I'm telling you, these guys in this community, men and women in here, are amazing. Keep trying to laugh to get through this nonsense. So we're going to keep plowing ahead. Thank you, guys. So give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Clearly, the world's gone crazy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.